Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Alrighty, good evening, everyone. It is Thursday evening, and of course, you know what that means. Time for that forecast for the weekend, sponsored by Rennie's, of course. And we have a little weather out there tonight as well. Starting to feel like summer, isn't it? We started the day with some fog, developing sun. It's humid. The humidity moves out tomorrow. And many inland areas, particularly in the mountains, we are seeing some thunderstorms roll through. Here's a look back at that fog breaking at the beach today. That was the scene from Old Orchard Beach during the course of the afternoon there. A lot of folks enjoying a nice dip in the ocean. Pretty good place to be on a day like today. Kids are out of school right now. It's full on summer. Hey, here's your Raymond Skycam. We captured some of those thunderstorms just drifting right off to the north from our Raymond Skycam right there. All the severe weather was in the Route 2 corridor points north, and there still are a few severe thunderstorm warnings heading up into Somerset and Piscataquis County right now. As expected, coastline really didn't get into any of this action. All the action this evening has been up in the Western Mountain region and also through the foothills here. So let's get a little bit closer on where we're still seeing some warnings. We have a severe thunderstorm warning here for this cell right here that continues. Let's see, until about 8 p.m. That has been issued for damaging wind and hail through Franklin and Somerset County. It's now north of Kingfield. The tail end's going right through Carrabassett Valley. Looks like it's going right up through the Forks here. Tornado possible in that warning, and that one just expired. So through 8 p.m. and here we are. It's 8 o'clock as I record this. So the Weather Service up in Caribou picked up on this one here. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect through 8:30. There's Dover Foxcroft and Greenville going right up into Moosehead Lake region, and another severe thunderstorm warning right here through 8:15 through Piscataquis and Penobscot County. So there are still a few warnings that we're watching here. This right here is the potential for a little bit of hail, 0.3 of an inch diameter hail. That one up into, let's see, I think that's Somerset County right there. Let's widen this out. Yeah, there we go. Nope, sorry, Piscataquis County. I was too zoomed in. There's the chance for some hail and damaging wind in those cells. So there are a few small cells farther off to the south, and even those are falling apart. This one still looks pretty impressive up in Berlin here. Let's take a look at the lightning associated with this. Yeah, a few lightning strikes and a few more upstream going across the Connecticut River. There are a few there as well. So the action as far as thunderstorms go over the next couple hours will probably be right up in here. Best chance for severe weather is in northern Maine and eastern parts of Maine. The Weather Service will drop the severe thunderstorm watch probably pretty soon here. There is a cold front still off to our west. A lot of what we've seen today really is out ahead of the front, and that front is situated right in here tonight. Now, that is the boundary between some pretty hot conditions and humid conditions and a stiff westerly wind ushering in drier air behind that front. You will notice a big change for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have low humidity and it's going to be windy as well. Let's take a look at if we can, Carrabassett Valley. Yeah, they're in it still. They're on the tail end of that thunderstorm. So this is one of the Life Flight of Maine cams. Great set of cams here. A lot of the airports in Maine. It is 73 degrees there. Berlin staring down at another shower off to the west. There's Oxford at the airport here. Freiburg. Yeah, it's turning out to be a nice night here for a lot of these zones. Auburn, 71 degrees. Jetport, looks beautiful there. Belfast. Ooh, the fog is still lingering. Fog never lifted over toward Penobscot Bay. Here's the airport there in Waterville. Okay, so the front moves through overnight with very little fanfare. The big weather story tomorrow, I think, will be the wind. Tomorrow, that wind will gust 30 to 45 miles per hour. That's probably enough for this time of year for at least some scattered outages. If this was 2 months ago, 3 months ago, we wouldn't have any problems. But now we have leaves in the trees, and you can take a 40 mile per hour gust with leaves in the trees. You're almost guaranteed to get at least some scattered outages. It's probably not widespread, but tomorrow's going to be a windy day. That's the bottom line here. Tomorrow's windy with lower humidity. The wind drops off tomorrow night. Temps slip back down to the 50s. Tomorrow night looks great. Saturday, for the first time in a long time, we're going to have a day filled with sun on a Saturday. So a rare sunny Saturday appears to be in the cards. Little convective complex drifting along this warm front that will bring the warmer temperatures or hotter temperatures next week. That should bring the chance for an early morning thunderstorm somewhere in New England, probably during the pre-dawn hours on Sunday. The trend will be for improvement on Sunday. So Sunday's a little bit in question still, but I think if we were to see one of those thunderstorms associated with that feature, it's probably very, very early in the day. All right, these showers and thunderstorms, they're drifting off to the east and northeast. Tonight, you might get a brief lingering shower as the front moves through, but I don't think we're going to see much more as far as severe weather goes, at least in the western mountain region and into northern parts of New Hampshire. All right, 6 a.m. tomorrow, we're out of the gates with temps in the 60s to near 70. There'll be a little round of clouds that moves through, but the wind picks up tomorrow. That's probably the biggest weather story. It's partly to mostly sunny tomorrow. Notice more clouds off to the north, but it's that wind. That wind is going to gust 35 to 45 miles per hour. The temperatures tomorrow will be warmest for southern and coastal zones. There we're near 80. Farther inland, we should stay in the 70s, but the humidity moves out. It's a really nice feeling day tomorrow, as long as you don't mind the wind. Saturday looks great. We'll start with temps in the 50s. Early afternoon temperatures will be running the 70s and low 80s. And again, if we get one of those thunderstorms or that little convective complex, you see it right there, that would probably be late Saturday night or early Sunday morning. And the placement of it's almost impossible to determine, but I think we have a decent shot at getting at least some showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder, some that may even wake you up early Sunday morning. But most of Sunday's probably just fine. All right, you might have noticed the humidity building over the last couple days. This is the old muggy meter. Dew point temperatures are still hovering around 70 degrees. So we are in that oppressive category in the muggy meter. But notice after that front, the wind shifts over to the west. It's a much more refreshing air mass coming down out of Canada. So we're in the pleasant category tomorrow. If you dislike humidity, you're going to like tomorrow. Tomorrow is a great looking day as far as the humidity goes. And we're going to keep that low humidity going into and through the day on Saturday. Let's talk wind for a moment. As far as the wind goes, I think our wind gusts tomorrow will be out of the west, and we'll have frequent gusts 35 to 45 miles per hour tomorrow. So that's late morning throughout the afternoon. There may be some scattered outages. So that's something to keep an eye on. But it's kind of unusual for this time of year to have this sort of pattern here. But regardless, though, we're going to get some strong winds tomorrow. And after that, it gets hot. The big weather story next week will be the heat. Tuesday's the hottest day of the stretch. And I wouldn't be shocked to see mid-90s even at the coastline. Yeah, it's one of those, hot and humid. Even some upper 90s can't be ruled out. But this is going to make national headlines. There's no question about it. Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday for parts of the Northeast. But here in vacation land, I think a front's going to sneak its way in. So drier air moves in on Wednesday. So I think that's the timing of the front, Tuesday night to very early Wednesday morning. Coastal forecast, mostly sunny, windy tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny. There will be some clouds mixed in. And then Saturday looks great. Sunny skies. We have a rare day on Saturday where we have sunshine out there. Should be good. If we get a thunderstorm with that little convective complex I was telling you about, that comes through early Sunday morning, I think. The question is, can we clear it out Sunday? The answer to that's probably yes. If we do, we'll get into the 80s. Monday, an onshore wind should keep the coast near 80 degrees, but farther inland it'll be warmer. And the hottest day of the stretch is going to be Tuesday. Even at the coast, we're probably in the mid-90s. So Tuesday's our hottest day. There may be an inland and mountain thunderstorm, but I don't think we'll get one at the coast. Lower humidity comes back at us on Wednesday. So a little bit of an up and down forecast here. And for the most part, the weekend looks pretty good. Sunday morning still a little bit in question, but overall, Saturday should be the pick of the weekend. When was the last time I said Saturday is going to be the pick of the weekend? Gosh, we probably have to go back to I don't know, January or March or something. Franklin County tomorrow. All right, so let's check out some of these questions here. Connor's checking in. Wind gusts and power outages chance. Frank, yeah, you have the chance. Scattered outages certainly possible anywhere in vacation land tomorrow. Stiff. So what Connor's talking about is this. We'll have stiff westerly winds cranking up late morning and extending through the afternoon. So be prepared for that. All right. Looks like a lot of folks probably want to enjoy their Thursday evening. So I think we'll leave it at that tonight. All right. Hope everybody has a It was a good Thursday evening. Thunderstorms are moving out of the mountains where all the thunderstorm action has been this evening. And then the big weather story tomorrow is that wind. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to the drier, less humid air moving in for our Friday and Saturday for that matter. All right, folks, have a nice night. Take care.
Live. This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Live interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you.